Hello everyone. So I tried to run some sort of a voting where I asked what kind of reading you guys want to watch about the Kardashian Jenner clan, and I gave you some choices. So 50% of you have voted for Scott Disick, 40% of you have voted for Travis and Kourtney, and some of you have voted for Kris Jenner. So I'm gonna do three of the reading, but because 50% of you, the majority of you, have voted for Scott Disick, so I'm doing a reading on him first. But the rest of the readings are pending, and they're coming very, very soon. So don't worry about it. Well, I think there is a lot to learn. Whenever I picked up energies from Scott Disick, I always think there is a lot to learn from his life. Things not to do with your life, you know? And if you look at his life, he basically has nobody at the moment. His parents are dead, doesn't have any siblings, only have kids. Kids are like really young to give him any emotional support. I mean, he has to be the parent there. So there was a lot to pick up on him, and I think this reading is going to be very, very tiring, even though I haven't drawn any cards yet. But let's see what happens. Like, let's see what kind of energy I'm picking up from Scott Disick, okay? So thank you very much for staying with me. I have just cleansed the cards, and the first card is Nine of Swords. No wonder. I see the Devil card, and let me shuffle more. So, uh, 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 uh. I mean, I can talk a lot about the Devil card and the Nine of Swords, but I wanted to pick three cards first. So, the third card would be uh, okay, the Hermit. Okay, it makes a lot of sense. All right. So, with the Nine of Swords, obviously, he's in a massive pain ever since Kourtney got really serious with Travis Barker. And also, he always thought that Kourtney and him would end up no matter what. Maybe because they have kids, like, there is no way that she would settle down with someone else and marry somebody else or even think about someone else seriously. That was his take on that connection and the relationship. He took her for granted. And now he's going through a lot. He's not really doing well. He's very sick. I think with the Nine of Swords, he is, first of all, in a massive pain. Secondly, physically, he's not doing well either. And with the Devil card, I'm seeing he he is using, so devil card we usually read as I usually read it as a lost situation, like lost sexual. So maybe he is trying to find peace. He's trying to distract his mind with a lot of sexual energy around him, which is, by the way, very, 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 very unhealthy. Let me tell you why I said so many varies. Because when you are with a lot of emotional situation, you know, when you're mentally not, like, when you are like basically suffering a lot and trying to conceal something with sex, you are not only affecting your life, you're also affecting the life of the person you're having sex with. So what happens with substances? If you're drinking a lot, if you're eating a lot of food or unhealthy food, or if you're like smoking weed, if you're taking a lot of substance and drugs, you're only putting the harm to yourself. You're only hurting yourself. With sex, if you're using sex, even though with Devil card, I'm seeing he's also abusing his body with substance as well, like alcohol, or he is known for that actually. But with sex, it's like with Devil card, I'm seeing particularly with sex. He's trying to distract his mind. He's like trying to, like, I think he doesn't really have very good friend around him who would tell him like, hey buddy, don't drink too much, hey, you should take care of himself. He doesn't really have, hey, you guys, you need to understand something. His only family is the Kardashians and the Jenners. The Jenners are his family, even though he was dating one of the Kardashian, right? He doesn't have a family anymore. His parents died. His kids are really young. So basically, he feels left out. He always thought he would be. He's not, honestly, he's not anymore like an ex. He's a brother of the Jenner clan, except for, of course, to Kourtney. So he's feeling like he lost one of his family, which is his parents. Both of his parents are dead, and now he feels like he lost another family, basically. So he feels like a lost child and trying to find peace in sex, like trying to like conceal his pain with sex and substance. He is not in the right place. He is not doing well. I haven't seen the new show in Hulu. I'm not even sure if he's in the show. I haven't subscribed to Hulu, but I did have watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians, some of the episodes, and honestly, he was the most fun one to look at. With the King of Pentacles, I'm seeing he's also having financial losses. Like, he probably spent like a lot of money in a lot of stupid stuff. And now that he's not with Kourtney anymore and he doesn't really have much to contribute in the show, and he spent it like a lot, or maybe it means meaningless spending to like conceal. Let me pick another card. Yeah, it actually, like, they're not, Car Jenner, Scott, like all these people, they're never getting out of money. Like they're never gonna end up homeless. They have money, like, don't worry about it. But he's losing money or like wasting a lot of money, which is not a very good thing for, like, it's basically, if you're wasting a lot of money, even if you have like billions of dollars, what you're doing is you're also wasting your life energy. If you're not mindfully spending money, you're also wasting your life energy. You know what? That's what it talks about. With the Ten of Pentacles, let me get a clarification card. Okay. All right, so I see the Hermit and the Ten of Pentacles. So there's still, if Scott Disick, I never took that guy as a spiritual person. I'm not really sure if he would ever Google himself to see what a tarot reader has to say about him. But with the Ten of Pentacles and the Hermit card, I'm seeing he needs to do a lot of work on himself. If Scott Disick is listening to this reading, you need to like really stop taking substance, stop having sex. If you can be celibate for a while, bro, it would be really good for you. Just be celibate. Do not have sex. I'm sorry. I'm just picking. Uh, I'm laughing because you know what? I know that he will be in a good place later, but he needs a lot of work. Like, and I'm also laughing. Here's the thing. Let me tell you, some tarot readers pick up on people's energy. So I'm basically, whenever I'm doing a reading on somebody, I'm actually picking up on their energy, like how they are at this very moment. I'm not myself. So because I'm a third party, I'm reading from a neutralistic point of view. So I basically like take on their energy. And even if you tell Scott, like if you sit down and tell him like, buddy, you know what, this is really bad that's happening to you, he'd be like, yeah. Like that, he tries to make fun of everything in order to conceal his pain. That's the kind of a person he is. So if you tell him you're gonna die tomorrow, and then he would say things like, "Yeah, but at least I want someone to like suck my cock when I'm dying." I, I don't know if YouTube would demonetize my channel, but this is the kind of energy he has. Like I wish I would, if I'm dying, I wish I will have Angelina Jolie beside me when I'm dying. Like he he has a lot of pain inside him. He tries to conceal it with a lot of fun talk. That's what Scott Disick's in a box, right? So he still has chances to retain his life if he goes on to the hermit mode. If Scott Disick is, I mean, I really wish I could like sit him down and talk about, like, I have done readings on other celebrities, but he's probably the most, like, I really wish I could sit with him and tell him the exact things he needs to do with his life in order to make it better. So he needs to get you a hermit mode. Basically, learn about yourself, go inside yourself, do meditation, try to withdraw from substance, which is not going to be easy. Let me tell you guys, it's even if you take sleeping pills, like my sister was telling me recently, I was taking a sleeping pill for a while because I had like anxiety for a while, and I had a hard time withdrawing from it. So imagine years of alcohol, years of drugs, and years of sex and trying to withdrawing it. It would be so hard. I took like what 1 month of sleeping pills, and this is what it's doing to me. Without the sleeping pill, I feel massive anxiety. Imagine withdrawing years of substance abuse. It's not gonna be easy for this man. It's gonna be really. It's gonna. I'm so sorry for the background noise. It's gonna be really hard, but he can do it. If he chooses to do it, he would be with the Hermit card and the Ten of Pentacles. But he needs to stop getting out of the superficial things in life, right? Let me pick another card for him. What kind of a person he is? Even though he like cheated on Kourtney several times, you might would think he's like the worst kind of person in the world. But okay, with the Queen of Pentacles, I'm seeing. Wait, I need a clarification with the Queen of. Okay, Two of Cups. Um, he as I said, the reason behind him cheating on Courtney is because you know because he's the only child, and he always felt he doesn't really know like how to. And he also, I think he was born with money. Like he's not like us, he never had to struggle or anything. There are a lot of things he learned much later in life, and cheating for him was like he didn't do it because oh he's like the worst person in the world. He did it because he just wanted to experiment. He just doesn't take life very seriously. I see the Queen of Pentacles and Two of Cups. So I see that yes, if he works, if he decides to work hard on himself. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Two of Cups talks about a beautiful relationship, a great unity with the person, but not like not a child. Disick, for God's sake, what he does, like not a young woman because you want to show your caliber to the world, like what I can get, whatever chick I want to get, like not that kind of thing. But I do see if he works really hard on himself, he can attain that kind of relationship. Two of Cups and okay. So I also see Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Mindless spending needs to stop right now. Like he needs to stop mindlessly spending money on women, especially. He spends a lot of money on women. Well, with the Star card, I'm seeing uh, he would still want to have a person who is like strong, like starlight quality. He's always drawn to like strong women, starlight women with starlight quality, women who like rules the table. Like I wouldn't say someone like Kourtney, because the problem with Kourtney and him is like Kourtney had some Courtney's a great, like, is a nice person, but she also had her personal issues, which I will pick up in the next reading. I'm definitely gonna do another reading on Courtney and Travis very soon. Maybe tomorrow it's coming. But I see like with Courtney, what happened? Three of Cups in reverse. So like he felt kind of isolated, being in the Car Jenner clan. He felt like he couldn't shine on his own. Even though, in my opinion, the show went on because of his drama with Courtney, like in the first few seasons, because Kim wasn't really giving much in the show. They were. So with the Three of Cups, I'm seeing he basically lost a lot of friends because his friends were living in a different city, and he had to film with Courtney in LA. I'm not sure where is he actually from. Can you guys tell me in the comment down below, like where does he belong from actually? So but now he will shine at his own light with the Star card. If he goes back to hermit mode, if he goes into hermit mode, and which is not easy, it requires a lot of work. He needs to meditate, he needs to eat healthy, he needs to take care of himself, he needs to go to therapist, he needs to stop shutting down from substance. One of the hardest thing to do in the planet Earth. If somebody has done it, I'm so proud of you. If any of my listeners are used to like use substance and now they're totally clean, I'm so proud of you, because it's not a very easy thing to do. Withdrawing from substance can be a very crazy heebie-jeebie moment for somebody who's trying to do it. but he lost a lot of friend because he had to stick with the Kardashian clan for a long time. Okay, so with the lover card, I'm seeing a great future only if you start working on yourself, Disick. Trust me, you will have a great relationship, a great partnership, and an abundant life with the lover card. Like he will see all of those things if he does work on himself, like how Justin Bieber did. I haven't done a reading on Justin and Haley, but I have picked up a lot of energies from them. If you guys want me to do a reading on them, let me know in the comment down below. But um yes, with the lover card, I'm seeing yes, you would get it all, like a dream relationship. You don't have to like, but he needs to stop. He needs to move on from the Kourtney and Travis situation. She's not your wife anymore. She's your baby mama, and of course, you have to co-parent with her. And yes, you need to move on, but first you have to work on yourself a little bit because you are so codependent on the women. Like he's so codependent on the women he dates, regardless of their age. He's like the baby. So if he works a little bit hard on himself, and if he stops taking substance or using sex for distracting his mind, he has a great, beautiful future ahead of him. Okay. Yeah, with the full cards in reverse, I'm seeing he's not in a good situation. He's in a strong, bad situation. He's not doing well. Like as we speak, today is it's the beginning of November. It's 3rd November 2022. As I'm speaking right now, he's not doing well. I'm picking up on his energy. He's not physically well. He's not mentally well. He doesn't feel financially well, even though he has all the money in the world, but he still doesn't feel well. So I'm sorry, I'm speaking very fast because I'm picking up on his energy, and he is a restless person at the moment. Um, so yeah, it all can get better only if he goes back to hermit mode and starts working on himself. So, what is my advice to him? I'm gonna pick the last card of the reading. Okay, I see Two of Wands, and I see the Temperance. So, yeah, Temperance in reverse. So he needs to start balancing himself. He needs to learn how to balance his life. He needs to probably get out of the Kardashian clan. Like he can stay there, but he needs healthy boundaries with the Kardashian clan, right? And with the Two of Wands, I think it means I'm sorry. So it means like he needs to like collaborate with other people. He needs to find people uh, from like other places, you know, like he cannot just rely on the card generators anymore. He needs to like basically find another group of people where he can start establish his business, his work. He needs to find like more people, plan very perfectly. He can never cut his ties with the car generals. Let me tell you this, this is the reality of life. He has kids with a Kardashian, so she cannot do that. But I'm sorry, he he cannot do that, but he needs to find other group of people with whom he can resonate well, do some business well. And also, so he needs to do two things. One, career wise, he needs to find different people to work with. He should not solely rely on the car Jenner clan. And also he needs to work on his health, personal life, and spiritual health. That's what he needs to do. That is the advice for Scott Disick. Let me tell you guys one funny thing. I really liked his character on Keeping Up with the Kardashian. Like I think he's the reason why I watched the show. He was so funny with all the like stupid things he did and the fun thing he did. He still is that way. But he's losing that. He was like the most interesting person to look at in the show. I'm not sure what's happening in Hulu. But at the moment, um, Scott is not doing well, and he needs to listen to the advice I have just said. I mean, if he is watching this video, or if he is working, I'm sure I'm not the only person who sees that and says that. He has other people telling him that, and he, if only if he decides to listen to those advices, he can get to a better place in life, a beautiful place in life. He just needs to learn how to move on. Um, I know a lot of people like hate him and some people really like him. I would say overall personality, let me pick another last card. He's not a bad person. He's not a bad person. I see Hierophant and I see High Priestess. He has the capability of becoming a good combination of both, a Hierophant and a High Priestess. It sounds terrible. Like, I mean, when I say it, like, people are like, what? You talking about Scott Disick? Are you sure? I'm like, yes, I'm very much sure I'm talking about Scott Disick. He can become it all. He has the power, but he took a lot of earthly pleasure that he forgot to take care of his spiritual health. So he has it all. He just needs to start the practices. If Scott is listening to this reading, I want you to know that things are gonna be fine. If anyone finds themselves in the position of Scott Disick, forgive yourself for whatever you have done. Forgive yourself for cheating on your partner. Like everything that we do in our life and everything that happens to our life, it happens according to the tendencies of our karma. And with our current karma, we can change it. With the different action, we can always change our destiny. That's what you all need to listen to, and that's what Scott Disick needs to realize. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed my reading, and please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you like my videos. I'm seeing a lot of views and a lot of comments but not enough subscriber. One subscribe really helps my channel a lot, so please make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay blessed and always listen to your heart, and I love you all. Mwah.